execution. He was present at the disbursement ceremony in Sunyani. Today, we witness the successful completion of the first cohort. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a promise given life through hard work, commitment, and measurable progress. I'm pleased to announce that while the initial target was to provide financial support to about 2,000 businesses, the government has disbursed support to over 3,200 beneficiaries. In addition to financial support, the program was also intended to train 10,000 businesses annually. However, this target was not only met, but exceeded. More than 10,800 young Ghanaians underwent 5 weeks of intensive entrepreneurship training in 6 months of post-training mentorship. This program, therefore, demonstrates His Excellency's commitment to addressing one of Ghana's most pressing challenges. And guess what? Is youth unemployment. Distinguished guests, we must also recognize the innovation hubs that help the beneficiaries to register their businesses, as well as the Minister for Youth Development and Entrepreneurship and the Chief Executive Officer of the NAIP, all of you and your staff for your hard work. We are very, very grateful. Distinguished guests, from the very beginning, young people's response to the Ejumawura initiative was striking. Within 24 hours of opening applications, thousands of submissions were received. This reminded us of the importance of what we are doing. It revealed not only the scale of demand, but also the depth of ambition among our young people. That is, their readiness to act, to build, and take responsibility for their own futures. It also showed us clearly that when given the opportunity, young Ghanaians do not wait, they respond. Our responsibility, therefore, is to ensure that this energy is not wasted, but that it is channeled through practical support, access to resources, sustained commitments, turning all of this into viable enterprises that can grow, create jobs, and contribute meaningfully to the economy. Congratulations to the first cohort on your hard work. We expect brilliant things from you. We know you will deliver them. Or you don't plan to do that. To create same. Let our students remember that Ghana needs more job creators, innovators, and bold risk-taking thinkers. See it as an opportunity that I encourage all of you to take very, very seriously. As the NEIP is demonstrating through its various programs, enterprise need not wait for the end of schooling or the completion of national service. It does not necessarily begin when we are fully resourced. Through the proper training, you will learn to identify opportunities, solve problems, and build something of value. The discipline of enterprise, that is taking initiative, managing resources, executing ideas, also prepares you not only for work, but for leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, we acknowledge that all our work and all our stakeholders in the ministries, institutions, innovation hubs, private sectors, and partners, student bodies, development partners, all are important and all come to create the larger picture. Your collaboration is what takes initiatives like this one as far as we know they can go. I suggest that we all work together to nurture ideas, build businesses, and shape a more prosperous Ghana. And on this note, it is my singular honor to launch the Student Entrepreneurship and Enterprise Development Program. Attention and wish you well. Thank you very much.
Relate to it. But anyways, if you are here this morning, I think you should be proud of yourself as a young person. You should count yourself blessed being in a time like this where the government of the day thinks about the plight and the future of young people. Not just for our today, but the future. And I think it's exciting. If many of us had started jobs or businesses for ourselves whilst in tertiary, I'm sure the rate of the Unemployed Graduate Association, the number would have decreased by now, Karim, right? But then again, that is why NEIB and NUX has put this together. This is seed, and you are all welcome. Karim.
Another round of applause for Karim Oyokote. This is seed, and you're all welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now take the opening prayer from Reverend Father Joseph Sabla. Reverend Father Joseph Sabla. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
strategic shift, a shift for starting earlier, a shift towards being intentional about the student entrepreneurship in this country. If you truly want to build a strong entrepreneurial nation, then we must begin from somewhere. And we believe strongly that somewhere starts from here today. Your Excellency, the Vice President, SEED is designed to provide students with practical skills, mentorship, incubation, and access funding for their business development. Through the co-creation workshop, this initiative was designed in partnership with NUCS, the ecosystem actors, including academia, government agencies, private sector development partners, and left with emphasize this was not just ceremonial gathering. It was working session where ideas were challenged, perspectives shared, and solution consolidated and refined. So what we are launching today is not just a program. It is a collective vision shaped by very people it is meant to serve. Ladies and gentlemen, as we move forward, one thing is clear: youth entrepreneurship development cannot be achieved by the government alone. So the private sector players and the development partners, we are calling you to come on board to salvage the unemployment situation in our country. And to our students, the heart of this program, this is your moment. I encourage you to engage fully, learn intentionally, take advantage of every opportunity provided, build businesses that are not only profitable, but meaningful and sustainable. Because we are creating this platform for you to become a job creator in the next years ahead of us. In conclusion, today's launch is more than an event. It is a statement of intent with SEED nurturing entrepreneurship at the tertiary level, supporting graduates to grow and upskill. We are building a structured, continuous process in this country. So to my colleagues here, students, I'm also a student like you. This is a good opportunity we are bringing on board. You are fortunate, majority of President Mohammed's appointees, we are all almost your co-equal. Some of
Thank you. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman. We shall now take some photos, and so I'd like to invite the Honorable Minister to join us, CEO, Deputy CEO, Board Chairman, the Honorable Chief of Staff, Honorable Ofosu Ampofo, Professor Odro, CEO Venture Capital, Deputy CEO Maslock, Mr. Nidodo from British Council, the NYA CEO as well, Association of Ghana Startups,
you. The police